These are the hallowed halls of Karnak, a place of immensity and eternity, a maze of blocks and effigies where man and gods meet. This is one of the largest religious structures on Earth, a collection of temples dedicated to the Egyptian gods. Talk about a showstopper. I'm a pretty well-traveled guy, and I can tell you there are only a handful of places on Earth that can reduce me to awestruck silence. At the center of the site is the Great Hippo-style Hall, a jungle of columns in the shape of soaring papyrus stalks. Karnak is more than 3,500 years old, and one of the reasons it's so huge is that it was added onto by many different rulers, including Egypt's mysterious queen, Hatshepsut. To get the full story of who she was, I meet up with Baha Gaber, the director of the Karnak archaeological site. Do you still marvel at this place for as many times as you've probably walked through here?
Yes, every day, in every hour.
In the West, I think most people probably have never even heard the name Hatshepsut. So why should we have heard her name?
She was one of the great builders in the ancient world.
The greatness of a pharaoh is measured in monuments, and among Karnak's greatest contributors was Hatshepsut, a queen of the 18th dynasty who came to power around 1479 BC after the death of her husband and half-brother Thutmose II. She oversaw Egypt's golden age and a period of unprecedented construction, and one of the most impressive things she built is right here in the middle of Karnak. Wow, look at that! How big is it?
Almost 100 feet.
Incredible. This is the tallest standing obelisk in the ancient world, meant to symbolize the union of heaven and earth, a kind of spiritual antenna to the gods. What's inscribed on it?
The names and the titles of the Queen Hatshepsut.
And what about the more complex stuff at the top?
To see the inscription, obviously, we can't climb 100 feet up. But lucky for us, Hatshepsut built 2 obelisks that are identical. The other one fell over, so we can read the inscription.
Great.
Let's go.
Nearby, we find the twin to the ancient obelisk, which gives us a closer look at its shocking inscriptions. What are we seeing here?
Queen Hatshepsut standing with the god Amun-Re.
This is Hatshepsut here.
Yes, she has a false beard, a short kilt.
The beard is something that is traditionally thought of as masculine, but here she is donning this fake beard.
Yes, because she wasn't just a queen, she was a pharaoh.
A proper pharaoh of Egypt.
Exactly.
She has been called the first truly powerful woman in history. She not only ascended the throne to become a pharaoh, but she donned clothing traditionally reserved for men. She further empowered her female identity by positioning herself as the offspring of a god.
If you look right here, you will see Sat in Get F, which means daughter of the god from his body. Daughter, not a son.
So she's still proclaiming herself as a woman, but she's also saying,
I'm a pharaoh.
So she was a badass.
Yes.
We can say that.
We can say that.
Okay, so if she's so powerful, why don't we know her name?
To understand that, we have to cross to the city of the dead, to the other side of the River Nile.
City of the Dead.